Hey guys, so I finally got some needles for my hair extension video today. I got these 6-pack of them from Hobby Lobby today after school, and the brand is Yarnology. I mean, seriously, you can get any brand you want to. I just happened to find these first off in the sewing aisle, and these are about $2 if you wanted these, and they're size 22. I'm not a needle expert, so I'm not sure what that means, but these are good size. These will fit in the snap clips perfectly. So this video is going to be long. Originally, if I were to show you my whole process of doing hair extensions, like every single piece, it will take at least 4 or 5 videos, but I don't want to have to add on more parts to my hair extension how-to series so far. I hope you want this to be the third and last video in hair extensions. In the part, I might have extra videos about how to do some small side things, like putting them in my hair. I'll do a whole video on how to put them in your hair and make them look and blend them in. And I might do a whole video on maintenance care for them. And hopefully that'll be the last of my hair extension series. And then, of course, if you have questions or requests, I'll do videos on your requests. But, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm trying to get this over with as fast as I possibly can because it's late at night and I have homework to do. And I'll take a shower. So, I'm going to show you, hopefully you measured your head width right and recorded it down. I did mine. And this is my little recording slip thingamabob. And I am going to be doing a 5-inch weft, a 6-inch weft, and then I'm only going to be doing 3 whole layers. I'm doing the first 2 being whole long wefts, and the third one I'm going to make 2 3-inch wefts and 2 1-inch wefts. When I say 1 inch, I mean seriously, an inch on a measuring tape, and get it out, is about that much. That's about an inch. And if you haven't noticed, these clips, these snap clips, if you already have them, ew, hair's on them. If you happen to notice, these extension clip thingies are longer than 1 inch. They are about 1 1/4 inch. So when I say 1 inch wefts, I don't mean literally 1 inch. I mean just like enough for just one clip to fit on the weft. Those are as small as you can possibly have. Don't actually make 1 inch. Like, don't measure 1 inch and put a clip on it. It's not gonna work. I tried it. Just measure this one clip as being 1 inch and use that. I mean, for the other wefts that are longer than an inch, you can definitely measure it with a tape measure and then do how many clips you want. But for 1 inch wefts, use 1 clips. Don't actually measure 1 inch. Okay, so I went ahead and I spent about an hour cutting them up to perfect sizes and doubling them up, my wefts, so I have all my sizes. And so I'm going to start out by showing you, where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, I'm going to be showing you first off how to double weft them, sorry. Double. Okay, so here's a single, and they're both very thin, as you can tell. I told you that unless you have really strangly thin, stringy, flat hair, only use one of these. But if you want volume, double them up. So, when you double them up, that is going to be, it's not as invisible or whatever. And if you can tell, that is 2. Here's 1, here's 2, add them together like that. It's thicker. I'm going to show you real fast how to double weft them. I'm only going to do a few stitches because once you get started, it's really simple, same process over and over again. And for me, on all my wefts, I actually went through this whole thing once and sewed them together once, and then I went back and did it again to make sure that I ensured that they were secure and tightly knit together. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to sew the wefts together and double them. Take a needle, put a string through it like you would sew clothes with, and get the very end and tie it in a knot. There is your little bitty knot. And make it big enough to where it will not go through your hole. So if as long as it's bigger than the point on your needle, you're all good. That's how you calculate that. So, okay, so you start on any end you want to. And let's write this in. I'm just going to show you a short snippet of how to do this first of all. So first you're going to push it through. So I'm going to do this first part in my own eyes so that I know what I'm doing here. And so you push that through, like so. Well, that did not go through at all. That actually only went through, went left. Okay. It's kind of hard actually to push these through. Okay, on this corner at least. Okay, so once you have this pushed through, like that, make sure you keep this in here because it's a pain in the rear end to have to re-string this needle mid-bobber thing. So I would make sure you keep the needle and thread. Make sure you try to punch the thread right here so you keep the thread in the needle and push it through, like so. Okay, so, and try to hold the hair back so that the hair won't get caught in the yarn. Last thing you want is to have your hair being knotted up on the top of the weft. That would not be good. Okay, so, like I just did there. Just don't do what I did. Okay. I'm going to try to pull this hair out of there without breaking the hair. Okay, well this is not going to work out. Let's see if I can figure out how to untangle this stupid piece of hair. Well, that won't end well, because obviously that piece of yarn is unfortunately stuck in that hair. And when this happens, you just gotta be patient with it. If this happens to get caught up in the yarn, like it has to me right now, it's all good, not gonna die. Just be careful next time you do this. Not get your hair stuck in the stupid daggum knot. Try not to curse here. Okay. So now I've got that whole situation thing bob fixed. I hope. Keep pulling through and try to be careful not to get the hair involved this time. Keep pulling through it until you get to there. Okay, so finally you have that first little knot in there. So what you're going to do next is loop it around like so, like here. Same side, you pull it through this way and then just pull straight back. On the same side, go through again and push through the top of the weft where it's the thickest, where the stitches are, which should be really obvious. If not, I'm sorry, you're blind. Okay, then you try to pull this through again and not get your string caught again. Like the first time. Okay. Pull it back if you have to, like that. Pull it back if you have to get it in. So you pull it towards you and get all that thread through. And if you get knots, it's okay, just pull the knots out. I just got come through. Now I've put to sleep. This is a great video. Okay. I'm just screwing up all over the place. I did this for an hour and a half and I wasn't screwing up. Everyone makes mistakes. So, it's one of them that I happen to badly make. I don't know why this thing is so freaking knotted up. I'm not really sure why it just got knotted up so bad. Anyways, I'm going to have to deal with it later on. I don't want to spend more time on my video doing that, but you pretty much just weave in and out the top of this hair, and you get to the end, and if you want to have enough, if you have a lot of front thread left, you can double cross and go back again and double knot it. And we double knot it, and simply double knot like you would sew. If you haven't sewed before, I'm sorry, it might be hard for you to do. But basically just grab the yarn and tie a knot, a small little knot, and push it down as far close to the weft as you possibly can, so you don't have a lot of random string hanging out of your weft when you put them in your hair. And then you cut the remainder off of that string. So then there you go, that's how much you should have left. God, my feet are asleep. So next, your final product of that section should look like this. It should be cut and sewed together in a weft. perfectly dented, blah blah blah. So this should be how it should end out in the end. Now, sew on a clip. I don't know if I have time to just to show you how to sew it on, but it's very straightforward. You decide how many clips you want. First of all, first clip, you should, when you open it up, there, you see the little hooks point up like that. That side, this side right here, that has the hooks more outward towards you. Put that right here. So you should have the hooks facing upwards like that. You can pinch them, and pinch them when you put in your hair and you snap it in your hair. So you can leave them open or close, whatever you want to do, but sew it on there, you get the needle, and you start off by, you see this thing, and you're going to, on these, this corner right here, this corner, I put my finger over, and this corner are two endpoints. You start off on this corner, any corner really. You start off on the outer corner, and you go through this big hole right here. You go through this big hole in the corner, that one right there. Go through that one 2 or 3 times to secure it's going to stay in there, and not the very end of that string so it doesn't fall through the hole. And then you're going to go over and under into this one, into a small circle right here. See that? And go through that 1 or 2 times. Don't go through 3 times, just 1 or 2 times. And then the next small hole, next small hole. That's why the needle should be able to fit in the small holes, because if it can't, that's where you're going to screw up a whole lot. Yeah, my hair looks so nasty right now, ignore that. Okay, so after you go through all of them, at the very end down here, scoot it through on this hole right here, 2 or 3 times, and then knot it like you would when you're doing double wefts, and that's how you secure a clip in there. And if you need me to do a tutorial on how to sew a clip in, I will show you. Just send me requests if you need a video on how to sew a clip in. It's pretty straightforward though, you should be able to get really quickly. So that's how you do a clip, and you can put as many clips in the one weft as you want. I wouldn't put 15 in the weft, and it's almost impossible to do that anyway. If it's 5-inch weft, sorry, you put 3 clips in there. That's just standard number of clips. If it's 6-inch, you do 4 clips. 7-inch, you probably do 5. No, probably just 4. I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. You don't want to have huge gaps in between one, because then those gaps might cause the hair to sink down the area and it looks kind of awkward. But you don't want to have clips everywhere, because then it has no room to breathe, the weft. So after you do all the clips, your final product of that should be this what I did earlier. You should have these clips. I don't know if you can see that at all, but because my hair is dark red here. But those are these clips that go in. That's how the end product should look. And yeah, it's not, thicker and sturdier, and you can just shake it around whatever you want to do. That's how you put them in your hair, just clip on like that. So voila, there you have it. I actually have 2 minutes left. Okay, so now you know, now there's the basics of how you sew that. If you sew before, clothing wise, it's really easy for you to get this down. It's like sewing clothes. When you sew the wefts together and make double wefts, same concept as sewing clothes and sewing stitches in clothes. The clips are kind of hard to sew in, and take a little bit get used to. And if the needle starts to hurt your fingers from pushing it through a lot, because the needle's thicker than you might think, one trick that I use, if I can find it, I don't know where it went. Oh, haha. I use this balloon. It's one of those balloons that you blow up, and it makes those loud noises when you let go of them, like those kind of noises. That's the kind of balloon this is. Any balloon will really work. Balloons are probably the best bet you've got. Use balloons to wrap this around the needle, and use this and hold this down, pull the needle through, in and out, and it will be so much easier and faster, and it won't hurt your hand as much. That's what I discovered midway through my first set, is to do that. And I'll show you how to put them in, but I don't have time. But I'll definitely make a video eventually when I get all of my wefts done, hopefully tonight, maybe in the morning. I'll show you how to put them all in. I might have to show you on my neutral color ones, so it doesn't look so tacky, on the neutral color, my natural color ones, and show you how to do it on for those first. So I'll definitely make a video in the morning on how to put them in your hair, make it blend in with your hair. So yeah, hopefully you got an video. And if this wasn't clear to you, it has a description in the box. If you still don't know what to do, just contact me, comment, whatever, and I'll hopefully get back to you ASAP, because I have a lot to do tonight. I might not get back to you immediately, but I hope I will. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you, again, learned something about hair extensions. Bye.